Hello, my name is Suzi Bertino. I am the Regional Vice President for American Pacific Mortgage. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with Rich Hendricksen, who is our sales manager for one of our newer branches, uh, which is residential home loans. Welcome, Rich.
Hi, Susie. How are you?
I'm great and happy 1 year anniversary. And I'm so excited to have you guys on our team. You just had an incredible first year, and I know that you were with your previous company for over 10 years. So I'd like to just hear from you on why you chose APM.
Absolutely. Well, a couple things. First, I'd like to start off. I've been in the industry for 24 years, so I have a lot of experience of, worked in lots of different facets of mortgage, different relationships with companies. And, our previous company was a good company, good people. Um, we felt like there were some things lacking, and it was a fairly sizable company. But there were some things missing that we felt. And after being there for so long, sometimes you don't really know until you start to really kind of check around a little bit. And we're not our group here is very close. It's a tight knit group. We don't make moves and make changes really without pulling everybody together and talking about what we're doing and where we're going. And especially the loan originators, because any changes, it all directly affects them, and it can affect their income and their livelihood. So we really pull everybody together when we're looking at something big that we're going to potentially change in our branch. So after being with the other company for quite some time, it became apparent to us that there were some things that were becoming more and more obvious to us, to cause us to want to look around. And so as we started to look around, we knew a couple of things. We wanted to work with a company that was based in California. California being 40 million people, it's a big place. It's like a country of its own in some ways.
Yep.
And we also wanted a company that was established and fairly sizable, not too big. We didn't want a monstrosity of a company, but a company that was growing, that had a sustainable business model, that us coming on as a piece of the volume that they would be taking in along with the rest of the growth, that they would be able to handle that easily. And then with all the systems and the good people at the company, that everyone would be able to transition easily. And so those were some of the key things. But quite honestly, I think the most important thing for us after being in the business this long was really looking at the executive team of any company and seeing how engaged they all were and how enthusiastic they were about the work that, in my words, are that they're still doing. Because you can be in this business for a long time, be established, and lose your mojo a little bit, towards the future. And, a lot of times it's about money for a while, but then after that, it's about bigger things.
Yep.
And I have to say, I was very pleasantly surprised after we came over and did our interviews, with the executive team. After talking with you, of course, and you and I have known each other and spoken over the years, even before our change. But we really liked seeing how enthusiastic you were about the company. And with your experience and years in the business, that combined with Bill Lohman and Kurt Rice's enthusiasm, Ned's enthusiasm. We're like, wow, these guys have been at this quite some time, and they still bring the enthusiasm of someone that might be a little newer to the industry. And I
Yeah.
feel like that is one of the most important things of all. Now, certainly, the infrastructure of the business has to be there, and all of the key functionality things, the underwriting and all that has to be there as well, which is one of the reasons that we were looking for a certain amount of size. We liked the idea of a company that would be able to do 10 billion or 10 to 15 billion, because we know you don't get there without figuring some things out and working out the bugs in, the entire business.
Yeah.
And certainly there, especially in this industry, things are always changing. So we looked at those things, but we watched all the people that we interacted with. And so if we jump back to things like integration, like when we first came on board, so important for us. But we saw the enthusiasm not just in the leadership, but that also trickled down through the employees working at the company. I mean, I'm honestly sitting here right now and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, and I can give you the names of the people that we have interacted with in the HR department, in the integration. I mean, I know who these people are. I've spoken with them so much, and we are so appreciative and thankful, not just for the work they're doing, but the enthusiasm they're bringing to the job. And honestly, I have not seen that really very much ever in 24 years. I mean, a lot of people, it's just become just their job and they don't treat it with a lot of enthusiasm, probably a million different reasons why. But at APM, I'm shocked every day with the different people that we meet with and that we talk to, whether we're bringing someone new on board. We just recently were onboarding a new loan officer, a new processor that's coming to work in our branch. And all the interaction with all the staff has been nothing but top shelf for us. And so, I mean, it doesn't really get, that's as good as it can get, is when you've got people that are working in the company that are enthusiastic. So the integration and the onboarding, which is super important, has been a great experience for our entire team. So our office, I think, makes up about, I think we're about 17, 18 people right now. And so we got people that are high producing, medium, and lower producing. But the needs of these people in getting onboarded and through the help with the integration team, and then even after you're onboarded, getting up to speed on, you know, all of the tools that APM offers to the loan originators. We have not had any complaints with any of our team here. Everyone's been able to get everything they needed. The questions that would come up would be, who do we talk to get this information? And we know how to find that. We can get to those people. And our experience with the staff has been, if we've connected to the wrong person, they know exactly who they need to connect us to. They loop us in, get us straight over, and then follow through on that, which is really what we want. We don't want to have to be chasing around and not getting answers and not being able to find what we need to help our people be able to move forward in the work they're trying to do. So that's been our integration experience. It's been a 10.